Hardship TV. You are the last coming reporting for duty this morning. It's a lovely Wednesday morning, November 27, 2024. How many days to the new year? Just some few days. May God keep us. Let me start this morning, like I always do every morning, by reading from the major papers that I have. Vanguard this morning, headline: local fuel capacity 860,000 BPD as Port Harcourt refinery rebounds. Is that a magic? Is that a miracle? We are going to see it in the next few days. Port Harcourt refinery, bam! Yeah, we saw tankers, bam! Fuel is start pumping fuel. Congratulations to Nigerians. But then we'll see in the price of market. Somebody said, I bought fuel today, 1,210 at a local fuel station here in Ogba. Marketers await products, prices from NNPCL. Reactivate worry, Kaduna Refinery, Tinubu tells NNPCL. Nigerians expect to reap benefits, no pen. Refinery support economic, Petrohan, Nigerian deserve transparency, LP. Tinubu is saying, let's join hands to make Nigeria a producing nation. Our president is telling every citizen of Nigeria. Prices of local rice, beef, eggs soar in October. NBS, National Bureau of Statistics, are saying it. And I think I was here and there. I've left the Vanguard this morning. I'm going to the Guardian newspaper this morning. Mba ramps up IGR from 37.4 billion to 144 billion. Present 971 billion to 25 billion to Enugu Assembly. That's the Enugu State Governor. Well, that's an achievement here. Efcc, Bello+Herdsmen differs at the ground details as governor. Is that a good news? Yes, I've arrested Bello yesterday. We are waiting the outcome of what will happen to him. Tinubu departs Abuja on state visit to France. Our President Bola Tinubu has left Abuja today, Wednesday. He's going to France for a state visit for 3 days. He should be back by weekend. Amid soaring prices, I know that you want back Tinubu's economic policy. Some people want me to die. Some people want me to die. It cannot be me. Nobody can want me to die. Obasanjo is saying it, that some people want him to die. Well, may God preserve him. Private sector grows as CBN raises interest rate to 7.5%. And bank lose 53.4 billion to fraud in 9 months as attack rise by 65%. That's the bad news. The Punch newspaper this morning have left the Guardian. Alleged 110 billion naira fraud. Bello do in court today as ex-governor report to Efcc. Ex-Kogi governor, the State Graft Agency, faces 16 count charge. I hope that something comes out of it. 110 billion is a very, very huge money. A Yahoo boy, 50,000 is arrested, 100,000 is arrested. I hope this something comes out of this arrest of Bello. PDP next Torike governors set on showdown over Damagu forest platform. CBN set $100,000 minimum wage trade for banks. 449 policemen sues IG over delayed promotion. Well, I'm not a police, but this is their own force. I'm going to deal. Well, 449,000 policemen are suing IG. Why are you delaying our promotion? Haunted and executed. Suspended Sanwo-Olu's ace. Comment. Stay popcorn. An aide to Sanwo-Olu over the weekend said, Ajetumobi, we have haunted the people that brought down TVC. We haunted them, and then when they asked him to go on, he said it was soldiers and people there exchanging gunfire. Yesterday, Sanwo-Olu has sacked him, or suspended him. Then you await what will happen. Unpaid pensions, retirees set to occupy finance ministry. Unpaid pension, retirees set to occupy finance ministry. That's what we always say. You're asking questions. Why are people still in office? But these old men that may have not stolen after serving Nigeria for how many years, then what happens? What happens? They are not paid their pension. You see old men in the sun, in the rain, crying over after they have labored, after they have served the nation. It's not supposed to be so. We can't continue like that. The Nation this morning, my next paper. Petrol rolls out again for Port Harcourt refinery 5 years after. Good news to all Nigerians. Or it should be a good news. This is a milestone. Tinubu orders quick action on the Warri Kaduna refineries. CBN raises interest rate to 27.5%. will curb inflation and ensure stability. MPC retains other monetary parameters. EFCC may take ex-governor Bello to court in Abuja today as the graft uncovers 60,800 rebagged FG federal government rice palliative. The rice that federal government are giving people of Kano, we have seen how it has been rebagged it was rebagged and maybe they want to sell it or anything. Daily Trust, my last paper this morning. Lack of unity, Nigeria's greatest problem. Good luck, Bello Jonathan is saying it. Nigeria needs more taxpayers, not new taxes. FRS boss is saying 80 billion fraud. EFCC detains Bello to arraign him. Petrol price may drop as Port Harcourt refinery resumes with operation. That should be a good news. Terrorist logistics suppliers frustrating counter-insurgency war. That should be from the army. Nigeria loses 1.1 billion to malaria annually. Federal government. 5 people returning from Bello die in boat mishap. May their soul rest in peace. That's the sad news. And finally, CBN hikes interest rate to 7.5%. They expect price of foods of services to increase. There's no two ways about it. Your price of garri, of essential commodities and services is going to increase again. That is it. I did not raise it. It is CBN that has raised our interest rate to 7.5%. I'm having my first reviewer this morning. Mr. Matthew, popularly called Pastor Matthew, is here. He has already been connected on our platform. Let me have him, and I think he's going to have more time this morning. Have more time this morning so that we can dissect major trending issues and news across Nigeria this morning. Good morning to you, Pastor Matthew. It's nice having you again on our other platform this morning. Good news or bad news? Anyhow you see it. EFCC has been 110 billion naira. He has been detained yesterday. Do you trust our anti-graft agency to prosecute him? Good morning.
We don't have. There's nothing like EFCC. EFCC for me is not in existence.
Why?
It's just they only play to the gallery. At the end of the day, you see the whole thing fizzled out. Because for me, EFCC under this government is like a two-tailed bulldog. They are not. I've not seen them successfully prosecute any high-profile personality in Nigeria.
Yes.
Even under Muhammadu Buhari, when they seem to have woken up from their slumber, the two major celebrated cases involving two former governors, at the end of the day, they received presidential pardon. So all the whole effort, money expended, was executed effort. So for me, I'm not seeing the EFCC as a serious agency of government under this administration. For so far, I saw all the former governors that have been invited. What is coming out of it? Perhaps what I can suggest is they always get a slap on the wrist and ask to go. I may not be privy to any classified information as to where that money may have changed hands. But I saw on social media Bello Darkman is already accusing the EFCC chairman of receiving some good amount of money, and what you see are the invitation or detention of former Kogi State governor is just to placate the public. But even as I may not be privy to any classified information, but one thing is clear: judging by the action of the commission, I don't have confidence in the ability to prosecute any high-profile individual in this country. If it involves maybe talent fraudsters, yes, you may see them jumping up and down, dragging them to court, like what Bello Darkman is challenging EFCC. He said the same way you give internet fraudsters label, social person is accused of social person, the person carry the tag. Let us see Yahaya Bello on the internet wear the tag of the accusation against him. Or do you glorify any allegation of fraud? Though I'm not pronouncing anyone guilty, I'm not a court of competent jurisdiction. It is within the power of the court to determine who is guilty and who is not guilty. But however I look at it, once somebody is accused The same manner you treated internet fraudsters, I think if that is a modus operandi, that should be the way we ought to see Yahaya Bello being treated. We saw we saw anybody in London wore tag of the accusation. So for me, if I must tell you the truth, I don't have the confidence in the ability of Nigerian Efcc to handle any high-profile case.
I will tell our viewers, if you are watching, kindly click on notification bell and like what you are doing. Press the like button and share what you are doing. Here, we'll be dissecting 3 major news that happened yesterday. Number 1, Efcc have arrested Yahaya Bello. Number 2, magic or miracle, Port Harcourt refinery bounces back to life. Number 3, we might go international. We're looking at the Russia and Ukraine is it a war invasion? Yeah, some NATO are telling Ukraine you can strike Russia, and the possibility of giving Ukraine a nuclear weapon, and that may be or may spell disaster to human race. Or we don't want to see a nuclear war happen at the nation of the earth. Dr. Matthew, Yahaya Bello, we talk about James Ibori, the judge that sentenced James Ibori in London said, "I've never seen this kind of high corruption cases before." And in Nigeria, the corruption allegation was much. He escaped. In London, he could not escape. And you look at the fact that Ifeanyi Okowa was reported 1.3 trillion naira. Where is he? We can't continue like this. So that's what Alejandra said. But then, what do you think should be done to EFCC to strengthen them, to make them a lion that can roar and can bite? But it seems that they can only roar, they cannot bite. What laws do you want to see put in place to help EFCC to prosecute high-profile politicians? But it seems that they can only go after low people, quote, Yahoo boys, those support it here, and internet fraudsters.
It's not about EFCC, it's about the leader of the country. If the leader wants EFCC to do the right thing, they will do the right thing.
But EFCC will be independent.
I don't understand what you mean by independence. There is no way EFCC can be independent. But the point is, if the man who has the helm of affair wants them to do the right thing, they will do the right thing. Because when you are not doing the right thing and you are fired, the next man that is coming will fall in line and do the right thing. But the way it stands, the body language of the man at the helm of affairs, of course, the buckler to take. The way it stands, there is no way EFCC will be able to handle those profile cases, high-profile cases. You cited the former Delta State governor. Perhaps you have been given a clean bill of health. I don't know. We have seen all the. Are you saying? And what's it called? The immediate past governor of Edo State. Are you saying he may not have committed any financial malfeasance? I'm not saying he committed, but we have not seen any invitation from EFCC. It's very hard for you to see a governor in Nigeria that may not have misappropriated funds. So if the anti-graft were to do their job diligently, we are sure they will be securing conviction against any governor that leave office. So there's speculation out there that what we see is give and take. By the time they leave office, they approach EFCC, they do their own courts, and they get a slap on the wrist and ask to go. So if that is the situation, you can only see a change, a turnaround, if you have a change of leadership. There is no way with what is happening, the president can feign ignorance of the fact that EFCC have not been doing well under his watch. And the only way they can do well is for the president to show a pathway. Well, they see the body language of the president, definitely they will do the right thing. So for me, under this current leadership, I don't think EFCC can function.
So let's go to the magic or the miracle that happened yesterday. Port Harcourt refinery. Port Harcourt refinery is supposed to give us fuel. All this is there. Port Harcourt refinery is shut down to life. After they've said that it might not work at least for some in 2025. Do you think that, I don't have my personal information about it, which I cannot say it here, but do you think that there's a possibility that there may be some finger against Dangote's refinery in bringing back Port Harcourt refinery to work?
I don't think that's an issue, because we are in an economy, particularly the oil and gas, have been deregulated. So having multiple refineries is not a challenge. It will only deepen the market, the sector. It will only bring competition.
Yes.
And if you are looking at competition, that refinery is not supposed to be able to compete with Dangote refinery will compete favorably with that refinery. Dangote refinery had the capacity to refine 600,000.
Yes, 60,000.
Is it?
650,000.
650,000 barrels a day.
Yes.
What you saw them did, it can only refine about 60,000 barrels a day. And our newer refinery in Port Harcourt that had the capacity to refine about 200 barrels was not the one that was fixed.
Good. Thank you for having information.
Now, beyond that, lawyers queried this punch.
Yes.
Lawyers queried 11.3 trillion refinery rehabilitation spending.
Yes.
Remember that this is started under Muhammadu Buhari. A lot of money have gone into it. We are now looking at the money we borrowed. Is it justified compared to the result we are getting? Then ultimately, at the end of the day, the price of the PMS that will be coming from Nigeria own.
Let me stop here 1 minute. Kinjo Ogba, good morning to you, Rilwan, Matthew, and the good man, and everyone here. Good morning to you, Kinjo. We are greeting you. Thanks for always watching us from beginning to the end. Kinjo Ogba, we hail you. One of our very, very best viewers. God bless you, and wherever you find yourself, your family, God bless. And all our viewers that are watching now, God bless each and every one of you. Continue to like and share what you are doing here. Continue with Tamati.
So what I'm saying in essence is, ultimately,
yes,
the price of PMS from all the Nigerian owned refineries will determine whether it's a who or not. Remember, at the end of the day, we are seeing price like 1,000 something per liter at the filling station. It means they have been defeated. So what are we celebrating? So let us wait and see how much, because they say they'll start loading.
Yes.
Let us see the price of PMS from that filling station at the filling station. If it does not come down to, let's say, 500, 400, 600 naira per liter, for me, if you are seeing 900, 800, for me, the whole essence is wasted.
But don't you think that this refinery operations, I mean, the magic or the miracle, or how do you put it, it has a political undertone?
We are having a political undertone. The point is, we have refinery.
Yes.
And we needed to make it work.
Yes.
That has been the position of organized labor, that before you deregulate, let our refineries work.
Yes.
So it's a good thing if you work. But the point is, if the price does not come down, then what's the essence? Are you not even aware that governors are even at loggerhead with NNPC currently? Because even in the face of the regulation, NNPC is claiming under recovery subsidy of over 1.something trillion naira. And this money that is supposed to be brought to the fact for all the tiers of government to share. So the point is, there are so many uncertainty, secrecy surrounding the oil and gas sector in Nigeria. There is no transparency. But the important thing is, if the refinery is working, it's a good thing. But if it does not drive down the cost of the product, for me, it's as good as we were important.
So let me let you go in 2 minutes. Let's talk about my last before I go with Tachinedu. Now, Bello+Herdsmen reportedly killed as many as over 20 people in Benue State over the weekend. This is a recurring decimal. It keeps happening on and on. What do you think? Do you think that our security agencies are incapable of defeating these monsters? Or again, like I always ask, there is a political undertone to it, to the Bello+Herdsmen invasion of Benue State?
What is happening in Nigeria is purely political. Look at Ghana. In 2010, Ghana chased away all Fulani Marudas away from their territory. It is on record that Fulani is the fourth most dangerous terrorist organization in the world, going by Global Terrorism Index. So why should we be pampering them? All this banditry we are seeing in Zamfara, in Benue, in Bronu, in Katsina is built around the Fulani herdsmen. And the government will have the effort to tell us that these are herders who come from Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger. Is that an excuse? You have a sovereign state. You are not able to police the country, and you have a president who goes by the name of the president and the commander of the armed forces, and he takes money for security votes. At the end of the day, Nigerians die in their number in the name of Fulani herdsmen. For me, the government have no excuse. They must protect lives and property because it's at the heart of governance. The constitution is very concerned about it. That the welfare of Nigerians and their security shall be the primary purpose of governance. Section 14, Section 2B of 1999 Constitution as amended is clear. So if you are not able to guarantee the welfare of the people, you are not able to provide security for them, you have failed woefully. So for me, it is political. It's not about we having the capacity. We have the capacity. It's political. It's not even surprising that under Muhammad Buhari, 3 policemen from IG squad who went to Taraba State to arrest a kidnapping pen, Wadime, were killed under the supervision of a Nigerian military captain. The government then ordered an investigation. Up to today, it's not a record that the captain who were recommended to be sanctioned is under prosecution and the 9 other soldiers. Is it not political? Political. So that is where we find ourselves.
Mr. Matu, I go down the other events are here. Thanks for coming, Mr. Matu. God bless. Let's have Mr. Chinedu. Yeah, the face so the shoe shine.
You just say the shoe shine.
No, the face so the shoe shine. I know. It will sound very soon. So, Mr. Chinedu, good morning. It's nice having you. I can still start playing me. Mr. Raftu is here. Once again here. Mr. Chinedu, I don't know whether I would call it a magic or a miracle. Port Harcourt refinery suddenly back to life, and Nigerians are expecting fuel to go down as low as 400, 500. If truly Port Harcourt refinery is not political. Somebody bought fuel today at 1,210. So, what are you expected to see?
Good news. No, the kitchen is everywhere. You understand? No, the kitchen is everywhere. You understand? So that is my own. You understand? I was saying it before. LMA petrochemical plant, Port Harcourt refinery. I was privileged to have somebody who knows much about us at that time, and they told me that what the word the guy used at that time that convinced me was, he told me that I can tell you in honest truth there is activities going on there, but that he couldn't say much there, you know. But if you come to a building that's under construction and you didn't see anybody there, you can't say that there's activities going on there. Right. You understand what I'm saying? It is when you see a building that's under construction and you see, activities is going on, you are witnessing it, you are seeing it, and you know that the activity that's going on there is to make sure the building stands equipped and people were able to access it as a facility completed. Yes. But government does most time they give us half-baked news. Yes. We don't know when they say 20 billion budgeted for Kaduna refinery. We don't know whether it's for logistics. We don't know whether it's for distribution. We don't know whether it's for production. We don't know it's for salary. All these things are what we are not getting directly from the government. So, but as it stands now, Dangote should be ready to adjust. We are hoping to see more support from Kaduna refinery, Warren refinery, coming on mainstream. Then the modular refinery project initiated by Osibanjo, we want to see live, we want to see it come up so that whatever this thing is coming from, we know that we have deregulated the downstream sector. Everybody will start coming in. Yes, people investment will start coming in. But this is Nigeria, yes, where anything can happen at any time, at any day. If somebody have told me that
BRT will be a thing of the past in less than 5, 6, 7 years. I would have doubted it.
No more BRT.
Bros, have you visited? Would you say what you are seeing there is BRT services? Go now, go to yourself. All the BRT loading point, picking point, all the infrastructure there has collapsed.
Under the same successive government.
I think it's a Nigerian factor. Look at our stadium.
Yes.
Look at how Ika is not taking. You see rat everywhere.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Yeah, so we are saying that this is not going to be another propaganda at the end of the day. And if it is the truth, as is being said, let us see, map out policies, modalities on how we can sustain the maintenance and continuous production of those refineries. That is one. Two, the government should also put in place measures that will regulate or control the price and let Nigerians benefit from the resources they have. We don't want any situation where another government will come now. They will go and remove one knot from the Cardinal Port Harcourt refinery and tell you say it collapsed. The national grid is not working. They can sabotage it. Like somebody was saying that these refineries were working before. All of a sudden, it went down completely. What about the Kuta steel? What about the railway? So you know that Nigeria looks as if it is most of the things they engage in as a form of that's supposed to be a long-standing infrastructure or project are being done under the agenda of cosmetics. When you look at it after some time, it dies down. As sophisticated as Lagos State is, with population going, we do not expect that a project like the BRT will be looking at something that is dying, is becoming insignificant. The services that we know is no longer there. Normally, if you come to BRT, this is just pick your stuff. Before you know, in a few minutes they tell you, they will communicate. You see a system that works.
Then the question is that what is working now in Nigeria?
Maybe it should be Port Harcourt refinery.
Can you even trust it to work for 1 year?
No, that is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Sustainability. We will not be able to fix lights. You can see the number of years the national grid order off. Is it the transport system that is working? Which area? But they say government is continuity. Yes. I think that's what they are actually preaching. But I know by the time we have a good and open, transparent leadership that has integrity, that is more decisive, that's not going to play politics with Cardinal Refinery. But it's possible. It's possible. If quickly, maybe they're able to do all the finishing touches, they should privatize it to save Nigeria of the factor of lack of maintenance.
So, Mr. Chinedu, because before I go to the issue of Bello, we saw our FIFA president then, Sepp Blatter, called Lagos National Stadium in Lagos the 8th wonder of the world. So he was surprised at announcement. Today, Lagos Stadium, I'm talking about the National Stadium in Lagos, has become an eyesore. That even prostitutes are using that place, as they call it. I'm telling you, look at Abuja Stadium. Look at how things are not working. We're not talking that side. All these are due to corruption. 110 billion naira allegation. Efcc arrest Bello. Do you think any good thing will come out of it?
No, I think to an extent, Bello has been able to sit down and plan this visit to EFCC, considering the number of months, the whole thing went viral. So I think he stepped down, settle whatever he want to settle, and when they told him that it is time to appear, he appeared. You understand? It's not a surprise. He's going to still go the other way, but nobody should say he is guilty until a competent court
Yes.
is able to prove beyond reasonable doubt that the guy actually stole 100 and something billion belonging to the states. Nobody should accuse him. You know, they know what they are doing. They know why they ask him to come out now.
Of course, it's clear. I'm coming. Daniel Frank is saying something very funny. He said, Daniel Frank, see, good morning. I said, hunger is the only thing that is working in Nigeria. Do you agree with him that Mr. Daniel Frank said that hunger is the only thing that is working in Nigeria?
You asked me the question now. You said what is actually working in Nigeria. So I'm trying to beat my brain to see if there's anything that my spiritual antenna can supply me that is working in Nigeria.
But do you agree with that Mr. Daniel Frank who said hunger is the only thing that is working in Nigeria?
Because there is hunger now. The government knows there's hunger. You know, it became very significant under Bello+Herdsmen Tinubu. It became very significant because of some of the policies. According to them, the floating of the naira, if at all, you can see the government, they are still saying that they are still paying subsidy. Yes. It was reported of up to how many trillion. Now they just paid last month. So we don't know actually what is actually happening. You know, in terms of government transparency, in terms of government integrity, in terms of orientation, in terms of what people are looking for, in terms of conviction, in terms of public trust. We don't know what they are actually up to. You know, they come up with all this. See, these guys we are seeing are extremely comfortable.
Which guys are extremely comfortable? Politicians or who?
Yes, but they're extremely comfortable. They will tell you the kind of expenses they do in the morning, in the night, running 2 million so. But they will tell you that they will give you money they cannot use to drink tea, as even though they knew that money has no value. So the guy is not far from the truth by saying that the only thing that's working in Nigeria is hunger, and it's not far from the truth. There's hunger everywhere, and the government is saying the reason for the hunger is as a result of some measures, some policies that this administration has embarked on. I remember Davido also said this somewhere.
But they are attacking Davido.
The economy is in shambles. You know, so people who are in a better position to defend policies of this government, apart from those ones who they are paying directly. You know, my brother, it is not okay.
It's not okay.
No, for me, my individual economic life as an individual person has finally collapsed. It has collapsed. I can't go and use 2,000 naira to buy ordinary bread.
Yes, sir. We saw a woman this morning.
No, it has collapsed now. Yes, my own. I don't know about anybody. My own economic life has collapsed. Yes. All these people who are but you are talking about those who work. What of self-employed people?
Many businesses are closing.
And most Nigerians are self-employed. So we cannot turn ourselves to cannibals.
Eating ourselves.
Yes, because it will be very funny, because it will get to a point. You know, say a pastor came out and said it was because of his prayer or something that the thing did not hit $17,000.
Isn't that funny? I wasn't that funny. Isn't that funny? Because to me, that one can be so funny that if not for prayers. But
it tells you the level of confusion everywhere. You don't understand what I'm saying?
I understand now.
It tells you the level of confusion everywhere. Everybody is confused. The music industry is confused. The religious industry is confused.
The religious industry? Is it an industry?
No. Let me. I don't know whether that word is actually correct, but I'm trying to make a point. You understand? I don't want to offend anybody. You understand? What I'm saying is that the whole system is now affecting our level of reasoning, because a hungry man. Cannot be able to reason well because of anger. You know, when you are angry, you can't reason well.
Yes.
you know. And when you are taking more pressure than you can, it collapses your being. The big men are under pressure now from the poor people.
And you are right, because somebody was complaining all the way from UK that he cannot even, he's on Twitter, he said, I cannot even check my inbox again. Everybody from Nigeria is begging him that they cannot even check. Somebody yesterday contemplated suicide on Twitter. They have to waste money for him. A woman was here, it was like 20 minutes ago, a woman was here, a pregnant woman with a baby at the back, saying that she has not eaten since yesterday or something. So now let us leave that side and go to let us go. No, I have too much something to you. Number one is that pensioners, old men are crying and are going to the finance office today to protest their unpaid gratuity. What does a nation have if old men and women that have served the nation are crying over unpaid pension?
It pains me. If anybody can go, everybody can go hungry. But you see, these people that have served Nigeria, served government, boss, at that age, they need money most. Whether you like it or not, at that age, they need money most.
Old people.
But you can see, even when they say that pension budget, somebody carry pension money around the way. Up till now, we didn't hear anything from that person. Honestly, I'm telling you, I am telling you.
No, I'm from Abeokuta. Go say that Obama. What's the meaning of 4 years?
What is a miss king?
Benue State. Fulani Herdsmen reportedly killed over human beings over the weekend, and we saw human beings over the weekend, and we saw a prophet said from the east. Maybe we are going to take that topic tomorrow, that the Afro agitation cannot be defeated by a barrel of the gun. That's tomorrow. But now we saw Fulani Herdsmen reportedly killed over 2 people in Bello. Do you think that our security agencies cannot arrest these people, or there's a political undertone to what's happening in
we continue to express it in that angle until we see the needful. We continue to entertain sentiment until we see the needful. We continue to build reservations until we see the needful. Because what is the essence of command and control that makes you a government? We are not seeing it. If there's anything, it's coming. But I look at nations that fell completely to conquest. They come with hunger, they come with gun, they come with threats, they come with policies, they come with all manner of things to conquer and suppress. Buhari was not able, or even if he's able, we could not to see the killing in Middle Belt. This one have also started again, and it is ongoing, and we continue to go. Thank you, and God bless.
Okay, Mr. Chinedu, okay, let me have Mr. Rap. I wanted him to be my last review, but no problem. Maybe it's going somewhere. Morning. Okay. Morning. I have to take some opportunities. Mr. Rap is here, popularly as okay, Mr. Ojukwu, but then Mr. Rap is his name, very popular, a social critic and a veteran in this early morning, our early morning program. Paper review. Mr. Kule is here. I don't know, maybe in our time this morning. But good morning, Mr. Rap.
Good morning.
Okay, Mr. Kule. Good morning. Mr. Kule, come and meet our viewers.
Good morning, our viewers. Good morning, King Joe Oba. Good morning, Austin. Good morning, Jane Ogo. Good morning, Gladys. Good morning, Abu. Good morning, Chop. Good morning, Chima Odeze. Good morning, Kanobuba. Good morning, Mommy Kichi. Good morning, Akim. Good morning, all of you that are watching. Good morning, Mr. Ozo. Good morning, Voice Community. Good morning, Kazim. Good morning, Olayenka Cole. Good morning, Olumbode. Good morning, Mr. Cole. Good morning, Folashade. Good morning to you guys. I'm greeting you all. Good morning, you, my South African friend. I don't know your name, but you're an Igbo man. Good morning to you. U.S. agent, I'm greeting you. Thank you. God bless all of you.
So, Mr. Ojukwu,
good morning, Tunde Okafo.
Okay, so where I start from this morning?
I tell you.
No, I'm just looking at.
I'm very, very happy that Samonepa is out. Samonepa was released on Sunday evening
evening.
He
has done live broadcast yesterday. Okay. Many people were asking him questions. The last question from a white man, yes, who interviewed for hours. I don't understand. He was replying and responding so brightly. Actually, we found out that what EPA is doing is no longer illegal. Because why? America questioned Finland for arresting Simon Ekpa. They said, you have reputation. Why did you arrest him in the first place? So it was a victory for Biafra agitation, going into another dimension. Yes, that's how I tied it. Because this time around, I'm seeing a Biafra agitation whereby if you come to Lagos, you see many people putting on Biafran t-shirts, Biafra rubber band, Biafra pure water mineral. Oga, that is how it starts. The ancient Rome was not built in a day. It takes time to achieve anything really worthwhile. So Biafra is like a gold. It is coming gradually. A gold was formed from where? By goldsmiths. Out of what? Fire, raw fire. It is not easy, but Biafra is coming.
So, Mr. Ralph, maybe by tomorrow,
okay.
Biafra agitation cannot be defeated by a barrel of gun.
Yes.
A prophet said it, I didn't say it.
Yes.
So now let's start from, Kinjoba said something. Let me read his comments. He's replying me. Kinjoba is saying that, everyone, APC government is just abracadabra government. You will see tomorrow that, you will hear tomorrow that Bello is free and settlement to Yesi, but that's the opinion of Kinjoba. So, let me start from, Bello has been arrested over allegations of 110 billion naira fraud. Do you agree with Kinjoba that tomorrow Bello might be released by the Efcc?
Then go turn white into black, then go turn green into yellow. I don't understand. That is what Joe is saying. Because abracadabra government, you can't trust government that is of abracadabra. Yes. Abracadabra government is unstable. Blue, white. You can't identify them with one good agenda or due process. I don't understand. If they go this way, they swerve right, they swerve left, they swerve like that is pardonic administration. This kind of government, we don't rely on this government because we know actually that Bello should have been arrested earlier than now. What were they doing since? Do you know what they were doing? Arrange pass, arrange pass. The current chairman swore to us that failure to arrest Bello he would resign. Why? Why didn't he resign since? Why arresting Bello that was working free for how many months now? Nobody asked him. So majestically. Nobody. So we don't know what transpired at the back door again that warranted his current arrest. But what I'm trying to say is that a government we have now, the kind of government we have now, is not a kind of government that will tell you run, you will run. Stop, you will stop. No. If they tell you run, stop. If they say stop, run.
So can you trust this APC government?
No, I can never. No, now, Riwan, you know me now. I can never trust Tinubu. No, I can never trust Bayo Nanoga. I can never trust Bajabiamila. Bajabiamila was part and parcel of what do you call him? Muhammad Buhari regime. A failed regime. Buhari failed with. I think Tinubu now came and become what? Worst. I will never trust APC as a party. Look at what APC is trying to do. To give Nigeria one party system. Only one party that will be controlling Anambra, Imo State, Enugu. Look at what they are doing now. They are threatening LSO's OT. Because they actually believe that is the only Labour Party governor in Nigeria now.
I'm coming. Deputy Speaker of the House of Rep, Mr. Benga Mekalu, he told Alessandri, you are performing well, but I will deliver Abia State for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Do you think that Abia State can be delivered to Bola Ahmed Tinubu?
It's a lie, but it's a lie. But you know what you ask yourself now? What manner of a man could see a governor that is doing well and is attacking him, threatening that is going to deliver his state to the wrongest party, not wrong party, wrongest party, the worst party Africa has ever produced is APC. And somebody that is serving in the house was threatening felony, treasonable felony to a chief of security officer. Chief security officer of Abia State is threatening him. He could not arrest him. If I could be in an SOT shoe, I think an SOT is a lawyer. I don't know. I would have arrested him, Benjamin.
But that's just freedom of speech. He has the right to express opinion.
No, he has no right to use APC as to threaten a state like Abia. APC is a hell. See, if you say something that you Benjamin, why is he attacking his brother? It is unfair. About it is unfair. I'm telling you, it is unfair. He's not supposed to have said that at all to Alex Oti, because people in that state, they're enjoying the infrastructure, they're enjoying the governor. The governor is the right man. The only governor that has come out and challenged the military about the.
Just give me 1 minute. Let me announce something.
Okay.
Dr. Okwaji, I'm very, very happy to that you are on our platform this morning. God bless you, Dr. Okwaji. My man, the rap is getting you. But then, something happened now. I have to inform you. Mr. Joe is saying that you want to send your account. I have to send 10K each to the first three viewers on the platform. That's Matthew Chinedu and rap. I didn't say it. That's
okay, Matthew.
Yes, that's what Joe said. Okay. So, and I think what's your name? You cannot tap on the something. So let me call my account number again so that I can do the right thing. Mr. Kinjo, just 01 211 67 683 01 211 67 683. That's Akitala Alasu Komi.
Kinjo, thank you.
God bless you.
God bless you. You are doing party for us.
I announce it again. He said I should send 10,000 to Mr. Matthew, Mr. Shira, Mr. Raf. It's not me, it's Kinjo. That's what he said. And I have to.
You are doing party for us when the party gets to stop.
211 67 683. God bless you. So I have to continue on where we stop. So in case you would Mr. Dr. God bless. Thanks for coming. Is my man.
Idiroko, that's what it means in Igbo. Idiroko.
Okay, Iroko is Igbo. Yeah, my man. I know him very well. It's my man personally.
Yeah.
God bless him. So
what we are saying is, we are talking about Yahaya Bello. I don't know what I understand. So it is obvious that Yahaya Bello has committed this offense, and the other man swore, the chairman of Efcc swore that he must bring him to book. Failure to do so is thus he will resign, and we will not see him resign since Yahaya Bello was working free. Is a party you cannot trust. I mean APC. Then on what Benjamin Kalu, the rep, the lower lawmaker, the lawmaker in the lower house threatened to Alex Oti. We are debating that is a treasonable felony. You say no. Everybody has the own freedom of speech. Anyway, but it's like triggering a gun, pointing somebody, AK-47, and threatening him to kill him. It is same as delivering Labour Party state into APC. No, now that's a treasonable felony, because Abia, Umuahia, Arochukwu, Abreba, Ohofia, Umuahia local, that area, Mba, there will be war. Okay?
So you think that APC cannot capture them?
It is impossible. I know them.
Okay. But they've captured Ebonyi and
listen, Imo. I love them. They are my brothers. You can't compare Abia State to Imo. Imo carry them for Bello before. Say now Imo give Abia State. They are very, very difficult. Okay, listen, these people is a state where Nnamdi Kanu comes from. Okay, listen good. Nnamdi Kanu is from Abia. Listen and listen good. Strong people comes from there. Alex Oti is from Abia. Irrespective of
I'd like to announce something. That said that you want to send 50K to you, the remaining 20K for me and my cameraman. And it is good. I was carrying, I carry him along, but they don't carry me along. Come early. It's money at the back of the camera. Come and say thank you to Kinjo. You have to come and see your face. Come here. Come, not stop it. Say thank you to Kinjo, but that's how we do here.
Thank you, sir, Kinjo.
God bless you.
So say it again.
Thank you, King George. God bless you.
Yeah, go. So just come early. I carry you along. I don't put my cameraman on then. Let's continue because Mr. Kule just he needs to talk. Mr. Let us have it of Mr.
So, like me, I know that there are many people coming, so I will just shorten it up.
Yes.
See,
Just stand up.
Abia will never fall before APC.
Yes.
It is impossible, if there is any English word like that.
Yes.
They will never, ever stoop so low to accept APC political party. APC is nothing but undone my when no done.
Yes.
9 APC. See, may I tell you, let us not be at least looking at these people that are saying, we will deliver this, we will deliver. You can't deliver in some Igbo land. Okay, you can never deliver Anambra into APC. I've been saying it. The election never reached you.
You are from Anambra State.
I'm from Anambra State.
Okay.
It's not possible.
Okay. God bless you.
Thank you so much.
Today is very short.
I know.
Tomorrow we are going to have you more.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Let me do Mr. Tunde. You are my man.
Do us together.
Oh, okay. You are good. Okay. Let me ask Mr. Tunde and then thank God and Mr. Femi. Because both of them, the both of them they seem to be in a hurry, and we know they come early in the morning before everybody goes to their workplace and everything. Mr. Kunle, is this a good news? Let me start from you. Is this a good news? Bola Ahmed Tinubu, our president, he seems to be, how do I put it, getting his act right and doing things the right way. How do I mean? Port Harcourt refinery has started working. People are saying it has a political undertone. Do you see our president Bola Ahmed Tinubu coming trade now, number one, and number two, delivering on the everything are saying this government it seems to be the best government in the history of Nigeria. That's their opinion. Do you see Bola Ahmed Tinubu triumphing and making this right for Nigeria because of this Port Harcourt refinery?
Yeah, thank you very much. It's good to come back to be with Flip here for a while now.
I don't know why
So I just want to thank God for being alive for every one of us. We still seeing ourselves.
Yes.
God bless you all and the viewers. God bless them all.
Yes.
And I want to say it's a new dawn for Nigeria. So that's
a new dawn.
It's a new dawn for Port Harcourt refinery that have been turning around. It did not turn itself around for single hour, single seconds.
Yes.
And this thing started under President Obasanjo,
Yes.
in which he appointed one man from the southeast that he should come and turn around the refinery. Refinery, and he did all he could do. He did the best he could do,
Yes.
and he could do it then. And what happened? The refinery worked for 6 months.
Yes.
It collapsed again. And that's the advent of the problem. That's the beginning of the problem we've been having with all this refinery. Then President Obasanjo gave up on this refinery and he sold it out to Dangote and Otedola, in which later reverted back to the government that okay, this government property the government has to take care of it.
I'm coming. Let me cut short on this. Dr. Okoji is thanking King Ogba for the generosity of the channel. God bless you, King Ogba. Once again, Dr. Okoji is not having here. Stay with me here. I'm the presenter now here. But you are looking at the fact that don't you think that was already the right thing? Because anything that government touches most times in Nigeria does not work. Where is the national national shipping line? Where is a national stadium? Like I said, the former president of FIFA, Mr. Blatter, said in 1999 that national stadium in Lagos is the 8th wonder of the world. But now national stadium today is harboring prostitutes, harboring different types of activities in Lagos. Where even Abuja Stadium today cannot be played. It is a stadium in Akwa Ibom where you are playing, and we know that this stadium built by Gosola Fabio is being maintained by Julius Berger. Do you think that Obasanjo made the right decision in trying to sell the refinery, and in reverting it back has made Nigeria go backward? What's your opinion about that?
Oh, thank you very much. I think Obasanjo selling the refinery to Dangote and Otedola,
yes,
that will have been a monopoly. That would have been a monopoly investment, and that is what we're facing now under what's it called, under Dangote.
GTM, you know about GT Bank is the bank. GT Guarantee Trust Bank, that's the bank, Mr. Kingi Ogba.
See, that is what we're facing now under Dangote.
Yes.
I was told that there's a competitor that he has in Shakurabi
Ishakurabi family, I think when you talk of silver spoon, when you talk of the billions or billionaires of this Nigerian, you pick one of them. And they called Dangote that let us crash the prices of cement, let us crash, because all what commodities that Dangote sell is what they sell to. And they called Dangote that, come, let us crash the prices of this our cement, crashes the prices of our commodities, so that Nigeria can benefit. You could now see that the Ishakurabi people, they crashed their own cement. They started selling cement like 5,000, 6,000. Dangote won't still remain how much? 8,000, 90,000. What are we saying now? The monopoly that the Dangote has enjoyed is, I mean, all over, and it's supposed to put. They were supposed to put an end to it. And I'm telling you, with Port Harcourt refinery on stream now, Warri refinery is coming soon. Likewise, I always tell people, Buhari did not know anything about petroleum industries. Buhari only served under Abacha as what's it called, Petroleum Trust Fund.
But you supported Muhammadu Buhari.
You say what?
You supported Muhammadu Buhari.
Who supported Muhammadu Buhari?
No, I thought I was just saying that you support.
I voted for Muhammadu Buhari because of his adventures with today Diagbo. I wanted Nigeria to be sanitized, but when I got to his government started, I was one of the people criticizing Buhari because Buhari wasn't there to fix up things. Buhari was there for vengeance, to deal with the civilians. The way they removed them, the way there was a coup, they planned under IBB for them to be ousted from the power. So Buhari has never enjoyed anything good in Nigeria. So he thought it was his turn to come and, I mean, what all other military government has, engaged on. That is why you always see Mr. President Muhammadu Buhari then feeling for his own people, feeling for, so a lot of that. But don't you think that President Bello Tinubu, who is supported, has continued and coming, and continue to let Buhari stop? Because President Bello Tinubu said that is his opinion, and continue to let Buhari stop. And people are saying that the same way Muhammadu Buhari keeps putting people from his tribe and ethnicity in government, the same way Bello Tinubu is doing. Do you agree with that? I disagree with it, because the strategic position, we are talking of the Minister for Power, Minister for Works now. I think these are the strategic ministry you can talk of. Finance too, finance. To even talk of the finance, Edu is not doing anything in that seat. I think Edu ought to have been sacked from that seat. I will say it as it is. The power minister too ought to have been sacked. But there are still some vibrant people. Like you look at the guy from the Niger Delta side. That's the minister for what's it called? I think I don't have all their names in my head, so don't let me just. Okay. But there are a lot of them from the southeast there, from the what's it called? The south. They are doing well. They are doing wonderfully well. And when you look at their scorecard, the guy really meant well for this country. That is why he gave them a scorecard. And when he saw that there are some people that are not performing, what did he do? He threw them away and put in new. So to me, the lady of the town now, which is the Ojukwu, the Bianca, I think is going to do a very good job for the diplomacy world, in the diplomatic world for Nigeria, because he has been there before. Nevertheless, he has not, attended the senior. That's you're talking of the chief of assistant.
Yes, Minister of State for Foreign Affairs.
Minister for State, yes, which is very, very big position for her. And I think as it is, everybody should calm down. This country is going to be well. Kano has to be released because Kano has suffered a lot.
Okay, you're supporting Kano's release.
I've been supporting it, but the way some people are going through it, they are causing more havoc for Kano. Political problem, political solution. It's political problem for now. Then it's still political solution. You apply to it, but some people are just sitting on the fence and adding up to the hardship of this Kano, by the say of their mouth. And I can tell you, Abaribe, they're supposed to have even released Kano. Did they allow Abaribe to do that? Did they allow Abaribe? Abaribe told them that once Kano is released, we don't need crowd around him. Even if it is put him in a house for him to have his rest, not all these crowds that got nothing to gain than to cause havoc in that land. And they surrounded Kanu, and that was one of what Binta Yako, one of the rules, one of the districts that this thing is told him. And suddenly Kanu saw that his life was a danger. He ran. How about the Abaribe that stick his money? That stick his. Then they were not telling Abaribe to go and look for Kanu. You know, Udume too happened. It happened to Udume. Yes. Udume that stood firm for that, stood shorty for the guy that stole all the pension funds. With his son. So they had to force Udume to go and look for Mena. Mena has to cross across the river, across the border of Niger, to go and fish Mena out. Same thing will have happened to Abaribe. So the youth that when you say the elders mouth is smelling, I mean, it's an insult. You know, when you tell them, I think the leader are telling them, leave these kind of issues for us. Abaribe, I really give my kudos to that man called Abaribe. Yes, he lost his 100 million because of that issues, and he was about to be jailed because of this atrocity of these guys that does not, the non-state actors are causing for Nnamdi Kanu. So political problem, political solution. We should have for now Nnamdi Kanu will have been released. It wouldn't have even been that Nnamdi Kanu will have to escape due to the pressure, because the pressure was too much on him. When the guy just came out, allowed him to breathe the space. I mean, to have the breathing. Because then anything can come. But as somebody that is just really, can you? Okay, I have issues now with police stations there now, and they give him it. So we don't want to see crowd around you. When you will I encourage crowd to be following me again? You know, it's government you are dealing with. You have to abide with the law. They say called spade is spade. You know, you have to abide with the government law. After God is government. You can only engage government. You can't fight government. Have you seen anybody that fought government and win?
So let us give him. No, you can stay. Let me give him a chance before we hand up. Mr. Femi, good morning. Thanks for coming. And let me inform King Joe Ogba, the alert have been received. God bless you, King Joe, and all our viewers. God bless everybody equally. Mr. Femi, we are looking at the fact that we have been arrested. Yesterday, again, magic or miracle. We're talking about the refinery Port Harcourt start working. What do you have to say concerning this issue?
Refinery working is not magical and it's not miracle because there are a process that leads to it. As we are told, the work has started on refinery, and we have been promised severally that it's going to work this time, and they have not been able to fulfill the promise. Now that they don't even promise us, and it will come out. And when we talk about repairing of a gigantic project like that, like a refinery, you may even if they give you a contract that this house will be ready in the next 6 months, you may meet some circumstances, unforeseen circumstances, some precautionary something that will make you, even the house may be last in the next 1 year, you may not be able to resolve it. So I don't want to call it magical or miracle because it takes process and it took time. We have been waiting for it. Thank God that is happening. But one thing that is important is how to sustain it, the sustainability, the continuity of, the functioning of that refinery. Because the four refinery were working before. What happened to them? Why are they not working again? Our railway was working before. Transport system in Nigeria, they were working before. What happened to them? Before Obasanjo left in 1979, we have Nigeria airline. What happened to them? We have Nigeria ship line. What happened to them? If not one that repair Igomo National Theatre. If you went to that place, it has become shadow of itself. Do you know how much they used to repair National Stadium at Abuja? Hundreds of billions of naira was spent there to repair the place. So it's not the time to lay the wrecks. That is the issue. I'm happy that we had this kind of a news, but it's not the time to lay the wrecks. And we are asking people here that how much do they expect the price to be? That do they expect an automatic crash in the price? Now that there is competition, honestly speaking, I believe that there will be crash in the price, but not as people expect. Not like the price of fuel to be reduced to 500 naira. You are deceiving yourself. Don't expect too much so that you will not be disappointed. That is the truth of the matter. Somebody told me from any government, maybe that's why I'm not disappointed. I'm not expecting too much from President Bello+Herdsmen because I said in 2023 that anybody that is coming there to clean mess. There are some mess to clean, but how they will clean the mess is what I don't know. And the approach they are using to clean the mess is something else to discuss about. That the price of fuel will come down. Yes, it will come down. Nobody has Dangote before you say, I'm going to reduce 30 naira. When the thing started scratching you, that is when you begin to talk. The competition has started. What the question that people support? Okay, somebody said they are still paying subsidy. Yes. Do you just come into my mind is that probably they will still be paying for subsidy? Yeah. Why? When you look at the price of crude oil around the world, you see the same thing. As the price go up or not?
But then I'm coming. President has said now first subsidy is gone, and we are supposed to trust him. Then why then are you still paying first subsidy?
It's because of the noise of people. I'm coming. Okay. When you say subsidy has gone, yes, but the price of oil suddenly surge up, maybe it was $100 before, then it become $120. Yes. Then you want to sell it to Dangote. Even Dangote will buy oil, Dangote will buy crude oil. Is Dangote going to dig the oil from in the land? Dangote also buying fuel from federal government, buying crude oil. So the money that federal government used to sell it to Dangote will determine how much Dangote will pay. Dangote has refinery now. It will pay salary to the staff. It will maintain the refinery. Likewise, government. So people, when they are expecting price of that commodity to come down, it's not going to be automatic and it's not going to be sudden. It takes time. When you produce your okay, look at the issue of we have done this thing in Nigeria and it's working now. Look at the issue of telecommunication. When MTN first came, how much do you buy SIM? People bought SIM at rate of 33,000. They don't burn any. If your SIM is more than 1,500, Nigeria will not buy it. Up to this moment that I'm talking, the only price of commodity that will remain the same for the past 10 years is recharge card. 100 naira. There were some people are putting 10 naira to it. They will remove it. They were forced to remove it. Up to this moment, the only thing you can see is that when you want to buy data, they reduce the price. So that is what I pray that it will happen in the oil industry. You know, Nigeria, we have so many adversity that they don't want this. Let me tell you, if this country move forward, some people they will be rendered useless. Why? Because they are making drive from. I mean, they are taking the advantage. Let me tell you, the first people that will feel little Nigeria move forward is religious organization, church. Church will feel it.
So the question is that do you think that church is taking advantage of the
situation? Yes, of course. Church and mosque. Church and mosque. Concentrate. Let me tell you. I know what I'm talking about. It is. I understand. Now I'm a Christian. My name is Adewale. My Christian name is Elijah. I'm a Christian. I will talk about Christianity. Why? Because it's peculiar to us. Hardly you will see Muslims that where they have their fast, but the one that I will concentrate on is the Christian. Yes. If Nigeria is okay, do I need any pastor to pray for me for visa of America? Oh, is there anybody that will pray for visa of Nigeria in America? Visa of Nigeria? Or when will it become a prayer point that you will go to South Africa, you say amen. Or somebody from South Africa say you will go to America. It doesn't concern them. So if Nigeria is okay, you don't need to pray that if you want to build your house, this house, go and bring one dust. All this one will not communicate. So to tell you that if Nigeria is okay today, the quest from God, people say you don't need to pray for God because you have light.
Now let me start taking some questions. Okay, Emmanuel is saying, you know, a nice one. You are the presenter. The Tinubu time for Mr. Emmanuel stay here. Mr. Kune said, are you in support of? No, Mr. Kune, Diane Frank is asking you. Said, are you in support for APC to turn Nigeria to a one-party system? I'm coming. He said that I should ask you, Chuk. Good morning, Mr. Chuk. He said, ask Kune about Fulani terrorists and Boko Haram. He said, energy will disappear. I'm coming. So can we say not crowd Tinubu as well? All this, Mr. Kune. Now he said that Mr. Taikwa said that Mr. Kune helped us to tell Tinubu to order first election in Rivers State for those who defected from PDP to APC. Yes, that's encouraging something. The top point is saying that they are not lying as usual about the refinery. The fact is, I don't want the fact is. Oh, question. Mr. Kune, my question to you is that is it a crime for people to gather together in support of solidarity for their leader? Now the top point is asking again, where is Nigeria Air that was launched Somebody asking again. But just is asking, why are they trading in the oil? There is not enough profit. Director is saying that the money there is not deceived. Not Mr. Kule.
I think Mr. Kule has a lot of questions to answer. So let me excuse myself and round up my analysis. So talking about the new refinery, the refinery that is working, it's worth celebrating, but it's not the time to lead the red. Let government look at what collapses in the first place. Why is it collapsing? Why is government, business usually collapse in Nigeria, and they form a particular, system that will protect government property in this country.
Let us round up with Fulani Herdsmen. No, I'm not round up with you. Fulani Herdsmen activities in Benue State. Over 20 human beings were killed the weekend. 3 were killed in Enugu. Do you think that these Fulani Herdsmen may have some backings from some forces, higher forces in Nigeria?
Of course, yes, they have backing. When we talk about military hierarchy in Nigeria, you know that they are dominated by all these Fulani. I usually be wonder that some people believe that they hold this country, and they usually behave in that manner, and it seems that they actually own this country because they will be doing something and nobody can ask them. Look at what is happening in Benue. You can see that it's a battle that they want to take over their land, and it has always been like that continuously, and nothing is done, both in Bello State and in Plateau. So it has a political undertone, and some people are backing them. Unfortunately, in that area, they too. Let me tell you, it is normal that a bird will fly across your head, but when the bird now make a nest on your head, honestly speaking, it has become something else.
29,000 Yoruba people have been killed by Fulani Herdsmen.
That statistics I still want to work on. That statistics who gather it, I don't know.
Yes.
But despite that, we are fighting against them.
Yes.
Up to this moment, we are still fighting against. We hear about how some people tackle Fulani.
Yes.
They tackle us, we tackle them. But for Fulani to be coming always and tackle you all the time, I think they need to write something.
In Plateau State, stay with me for 1 minute. In Plateau State, people said that when they tackle these Fulani Herdsmen, soldiers come and arrest them or take away their guns or everything. But then the Fulani Herdsmen comes back. If they call these military people, they don't respond quickly. Let me tell you one thing. There are some action you take, you don't need to announce.
It's killing us in Yoruba land. I saw there in those states one time, they arrested some people from north that carry all this gun and all this thing, and they started parading them on social media. Do you need to parade them? Do the needful, and nobody talking. Do the needful. If they attack you, attack them. Silently attack them. Do the needful and don't come on no social media. That's why I don't like activism of Sunday Igboho that time. You go to forest, you bring camera. We don't need your camera. Go and do the work. Let me tell you, there are some things you will do in the hidden. It will come out later. You don't need to talk. Do the needful. You don't need to bring camera.
Okay, God bless you, Mr. Femi. It's nice having you. Tomorrow I'm going to have you more on this. But Mr. David is here with Mr. Kule. But let me have Mr. Kule answer some questions. We got to ask him questions
about the guy that asked me. I really want to.
Okay. Yes, he said that when it comes to Fulani, what do you think about the Fulani Herdsmen activities in Nigeria?
I look at them as nuisance, I look at them as the identity, and I look at them as criminals. Why? Who tolerated all this Bororo Fulani that keep migrating all around? Do you know where they were coming from prior to government, Buhari government? They were coming from Libya. When it was the downfall of Gaddafi, when the downfall of Gaddafi, happened, then they had no hidden space from the Western world, and they were splitting themselves all around. And they saw a fruitful land. They saw a fertile land in Nigeria, which their brother was the president then. And what happened? What ended it up? They occupied everywhere. As I'm talking to you now, the Yoruba land is vulnerable. It's vulnerable as of they attack what's it called there in the Ogun states there. They attacked 2 days ago. They attacked
part of Ogun State 2 days ago.
Then what do you think Uganda can do to curb the activity of Fulani?
See, there was a battle that went on actually, but those gunmen, the security men around that area, I think they pushed them back. They arrested 2 of them, and they took them. The police came, and that they should hand over them to the police. The police pleaded that they should hand over the 2 that they caught to them. So what we say now, there's a fire on the road as we're talking now. And what I want to say is, all this our ballet, all this our stupid ballet, they are stupid. They are not elderly. They are stupid. Selling your people out because of talking. You want to endanger the life of your people. Is that not stupidity? Is that not stupidity? They call them ballet, but they are what are they defending? What are they? I mean, is there any developments? They keep selling land. They keep allocating land to the Fulani people. The strange people, you don't know where they're coming from. You never profile them. You never get anybody to profile them for you. You just engage us. You see money. You allocate good land.
Okay, so you feel that there are some Yoruba Bale that are giving land to the Fulani because of money.
Igboho said it loud and clear. He even abused them. He abused them because of their selfishness. It's happening. It's happening. Shagamu, I'm talking of Shagamu here. Day before yesterday, there was serious battle between the government, the security of that axis, and the Fulanis, in which some of them ran away, and they gunned down some of them, and they arrested 2. They handed them over to the police, and the police too, please, asked to do their job as police officers. They shouldn't be biased. Nobody is above any other person in this country. No region is above any other region.
Yes, so you believe that no region is above other region in Nigeria?
Yes, in Nigeria.
But then, why there's a agreement that your people, where Yoruba man, your people and Fulani people have ganged up not to make an Igbo man become president? Do you agree with that?
Anybody that is saying that doesn't know what he's saying, and I can say it loud and clear. Anybody that is saying that doesn't know what they say. It's an Igbo man and Fulani man that came together during the First Republic under the what's it called, which Zik happens to be the ceremonial president, Zik and Tafawa Balewa. So I'm talking of.
I'm talking about since the Civil War. They said that Yoruba and Fulani have made sure that Igbo will not become president.
Yoruba and Fulani has always been enemy. If you look at the Fulani invasion of the Yoruba land, I think you should go back to history and see what happened. Political, there's nothing political you can have. Well, there's no politics you can have with the Fulani as it is, because the real Aboriginal Awusas, they are the one that owns politics. So Fulani knows nothing about politics. They know nothing about politics. Look at the advent of the Shagari. Who helped Shagari then? It wasn't not the same Awusas. Shagari and Ekweme. Who helped Shagari government there? It was the Awusas, the core Awusas. But they have no mouth now. They silent them. The Fulani has encroached them. The Fulani are barbaric people that just move all around anywhere they find it fit to settle. They settle, and we accommodated them here because Nigeria is vulnerable. Nigeria is a vulnerable state that anybody Dick and Arrow can come and settle down without any identification. And that's why I say what will help us is decentralization of the country. Let everybody operate at maximum rate you can operate and put talking to the center.
Okay, that's good. So you feel that restructuring uniform of government is the way out for Nigeria?
Yeah, I mean, one of the two, because the word of an elder is the word of wisdom. That is the word of the Ayoko of this world. That is the word of the Washiku of this world. That is the word of Adebajo. That's the word of Sonny of this world. They've seen it all. They've seen the First Republic. They've seen the Second Republic. They've seen the Third Republic. So what else do we really want? Things are not working. I think this government too is driving towards that level. You could see the Southeast now. The Benjamin Kalu came out. God bless that guy for being factual. Came out that what the Southeast have lost for years. Tinubu has returned it back for them. 2 states.
two states which is under the Senate now, they are about to pass it to law. So you know that you are still asking I mean, so you know that. I mean, so the country is still going to be okay for us to, even if we want to decentralize ourselves, we will go peacefully, and there will always be handshake at the cost of the border. So the country, all countries are blessed. Everybody is blessed. Not like one region will say is a superior region over others. We don't want that. Nobody is born to rule, as Obasanjo said. Because Obasanjo.
So would you be waiting? Would you want an Igbo man to become president?
Yeah, why not? Why not? If I see Soludo, I won't mind. If I see Soludo, I won't mind. There's the one man, deputy governor of Central Bank. I want to remember his name. That man, he has been all over the world because his father was a diplomat.
How about people like Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, WTO?
They will rubbish Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. The rubbish him was, and Okonjo-Iweala will not pray to come back to this country. You know, his mother was kidnapped because he was telling them the truth. Same for the rainy days under Jonathan. Same for the rainy days. What did they do? They went to Agochukwu to go and kidnap our mother. What happened next? They gave that woman discomfort. That woman became discomfort. So to me, I want to thank God for life. I want to thank God that Nigeria will not gone to war. I will never have war. We always judge will not war.
So finally, before you go, are you back on Flip TV?
Definitely, I'm a product of Flip TV. I'm a product of that. This is the first time I'm talking.
Yes,
but the lapses of the Flip TV, that was what made me back out. Because the gadget, manufacturing gadgets, everything that was not working, and it's a standard platform that's supposed to be well gadgets, with the good gadgets, but with the mess up, I have to walk away. But this time around now, for you being there now, we've been together before, so I will always, anytime you call me.
God bless you so much. Mr. Kule has done justice. Let me have Mr. God bless Mr. Kule. Let me put it here. As Mr. Kule has done justice, now have Mr. David. My man, Mr. David, just sit back a little bit. So, how about some shoulder? And I hear we did that. Now, in case you are hearing background noise, wait, we don't know. Let's continue. Let's talk about that. Okay. So, okay. Mr. Wala, on Saturday, yes. So the now on Saturday, the video said Nigeria economy was in shambles. Yes. When Omokri and Co. lambasted him, look at the current state of Nigeria. It is Passoma's do something. And you can see people are doubling for free. There's under the law, you can see. Key for how many types of rice? Yeah, there's nothing wrong. No. Mr. I am not saying that nothing wrong. If you are watching this, there is nothing wrong. If you are watching this now, kindly like what you are doing. And if the economy is in a good condition, yes, people will not be. A guy could nearly knock down someone here. Yes. God could nearly knock down someone here. If there's the reason why every like that are going there is because there's poverty. It's because there's poverty. Yes. As you can see. No, let him show the people. Let him show the audience. So I'm not showing us my cameraman. Just camera, just do some camera and go. As you can see, Pasoma is sharing food and everything. And but stop saying Pasoma is sharing food. I don't know the Pasoma is sharing food. Look at the population. How many food is there? It shows that the economy is not working. People look at people struggling. Watch cameras are fighting there. People are fighting. Just Pasoma food. Yes. Pasoma is sharing rice. Is 4 kg of rice in Ogba, live in Ogba. Pasoma is here. I'm talking about his musical band, which is good. We have to now. Pasoma is a private citizen. We must acknowledge him. What he's doing is good. I am not saying what he's doing is not good. Yes. Continue. At this point, the government needs to understand that there's poverty in the land, yes, and work towards it. Yes. Not condemning what the video said. Yes. The video said he said the truth. Yes. Yes, last week that Nigeria economy is a mess. Efcc wanted to kill him. But is Nigeria economy not a mess?
Is the economy not a mess? Look at everybody going to look for rice. 5 kg of rice.
5 kg of rice, you can see.
If the economy is in good condition, when people will even ignore it, it will be given. It is people who are even in need that will go and get
5 kg of rice is not bad. Life is not bad.
How long can you continue like this? How long?
So, Mr. David, let's talk about now. Our viewers have seen. We try to show them, and we can still show them. Cameraman, just show. You can just show them. Just show them in 1 minute what's happening. Transformer is doing something which is good, but we can see how many people are there because of how many kg of rice. Can we continue like this in the nation? But then continue showing us. Let's go. You can come back. Let's continue our program. But I just want to see what's happening all across the world. So if Nigerians are fighting for, is it 5 kg, not going to 5 kg of rice in 2024? What does that mean, Mr. David, for Nigeria?
What does that mean is that there is danger. Danger is looming in the country. If Nigerians can be seen like this, struggling for 5 kg of rice, it shows that war is looming. And now if you castigate that the economy is a mess, the government will say the GDP is growing. If the GDP is growing as claimed by the government, why is it not reflecting in the life of these people? In my own life, it shows that there is all the whole lies. All what the government claimed that the economy has grown by 3.24% is all lies. If the economy is growing, let the masses, we will be the major benefactor of the robust economy.
So Mr. David, let me just quote. The fact said when I asked you in the morning that what is working in Nigeria, the fact said in the morning that only hunger is working. But with what we have shown now, he has not come back to say now that remember that I said before now the only thing that works in Nigeria is hunger. Do you agree that in fact if you are watching, kindly click on the right button.
That is an established fact. Thank God you, that cameraman, I showed it.
Yes.
You can move your camera closer to see. If a civilized country, this is Lagos,
Yes.
Lagos, an urban center area in Nigeria. Aside from Lagos, tell me which other state again makes more ajaru compared to Lagos? If people can rush for food, queue fighting for food.
Even police is unable to make them even queue and them.
Why would you queue? Why are you queue? Look at it. The presidency will sit over there and say Nigeria economy is growing. Nigeria economy is on the right track. What stupid right track? See, if there's a robust economy, the average man on the street will be the major benefactor of a robust economy. No, this video should be set to Mokri. This video should be set to Dele. This video should be set to those who have come out to criticize the video.
Yes.
That said the economy is in shambles and that people should not come back home. Is this the reason why Nigerians should be coming back home to see this nonsense?
I need to send you
early morning. This is 9:40.
Yes.
And then you see people queue for food.
Yes. It has even cost them. It has even cost some go.
Come in.
Mr. Kule, you can come in because
he said what he said I watched that done.
What have you done to the masses to elevate, at least as you are now?
What will I do to the government to elevate poverty?
Yes.
You say what? It's an individual thing.
It's an individual thing. I am not condemning Pasoma.
So what?
I am not condemning Pasoma. I am saying government need to up their game.
Okay.
You know, if I don't continue like this, they are not fighting. Look at it as fight.
It has come and show our viewers where the motor pass. Show our viewers. I am there. There is serious fight at the bus stop.
Pasoma. And I'm not condemning. But the government at this point need to up their game. Poverty is ravaging everybody in the country.
The government has to wake up. They have to wake up. And that is why number one, our infrastructure has to be intact.
Yes,
our infrastructure. Government has to wake up.
Yes.
Drastically. Now government has to sit tight and solve this problem. And how do they solve it? I think let's bring down the prices of the commodities. Let's bring down the prices of commodities.
Yes.
Also bring down the prices of commodities. Yes. Everything will be easy. Everything will come easy. And everything will be everybody will be okay. Yes. And I can tell you, it's temporarily.
Yes.
The economy has been a shambles. No. See, where you start now, where you start now.
Yeah, continue.
So what is there? I think that woman to have her own spice there. So what is there now is by the time the prices of the petroleum come down, that will push in a bit of the effect of what we are facing. The commodities that they bring in from outside the shore of the state here, they will start having it at the low price rate. Yes. As it is, everything cannot start working gradually. It will start working gradually, but you cannot end the whole hunger in the land.
Mr. Bello,
Yesterday, as televised in the media house.
Continue, Master.
As televised in the media house.
Yes.
Nigeria said the Port Harcourt refinery is working. It's a kudos to the development administration. But the end of it is that if the price of the PMS does not reduce drastically, then it's of no use. Because the main aim is that now the government is not going abroad government is not going abroad to refine crude oil. And everything is being done here in Nigeria. Dangote has a refinery. Sorry, has a refinery that refines crude oil. And Port Harcourt refinery is not working. So now government to us shares in Dangote refinery. So I believe now the price should reduce.
Dr. Koji is asking you a question. Dr. Koji is saying that if Nigeria still fight to defend their oppressors, how can they be helped? If Nigerians, Dr. Koji is asking the question that if Nigerians still fight to defend their oppressors, how can they be helped?
One thing is that Mr. Koji should not generalize it. It's not every Nigerians that is always defending that all these oppressors. Some of us have a different views. Yes. Even in the Western world where it is, some persons, if any policy that government comes out with, some person will support that policies and some persons will be against the policy. But you say something that in a country where there is 90% of what illiterate, the government would always capitalize on that.
So let me ask you Mr. Kule question because we are running off now. Mr. Kule, there are facts. See, I don't know why you always. Mr. Kule, sir, he said the question that he's asking you is that why didn't we see this kind of hunger during Goodluck Jonathan? Does it mean that APC government is full of lies and hunger?
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes,
a lot of atrocity happened under Jonathan, which later showed itself out. The part of the issues was Ugozi Okoje-Iweala mother that was kidnapped. Because Ugozi Okoje-Iweala was telling them, you don't have to spend all your treasury, all the money you have in your treasury. Then they brought all the money out under the Jonathan to loot all the money. Look at Second Niger Bridge now. The house have been finished. The people that came that they said they want to do the what's it called the planning of the Second Niger Bridge to bring it on the table. He said Jonathan later said when he left government that what they collected for him for the master plan of the what's it called the drawing of the master plan is even enough to start the Second Niger Bridge. Yes. So there are a lot of corruption that went through. And you know Ngozi Mama was kidnapped. Then were you really talking about hunger? There was no hunger because there was mismanagement. The Nigerian money that's supposed to put into development. The Nigerian money that was supposed to put into development, they share it into individual hands. And that was what led to the problem, part of the problem we have today. But the hunger we are facing here, we have never seen it. Due to the rush subsidy is removed. That rush policy of I have now removed subsidy. The president ought to not to have removed that subsidy at the right time. For all the three leaders, two said they are going to remove it. but the timing of this government was too hasty. That's what.
So let me ask them. What's your name, sir? Let me ask Felix. You're welcome here. No, I love you. Please, what do you have to say concerning what you are doing?
I am disappointed in what Mr. Akule is saying. He's just saying trash and something that does not work. We are talking about hunger in the land. During Jonathan, there was no hunger. People were living better, 100% better. We are talking, he's talking this thing. We are talking about hunger. The hunger in Nigeria, look at it. Look at people there. Bring the camera there.
It's enough.
We are talking about hunger.
Yes.
Wow, did you experience this in Jonathan administration, which you actually know? APC has come to kill and destroy. They come with propaganda, and that's what is killing them. I want to say this, that it is high time you begin to tell the people the truth. Yes. Don't be blind by a local policy. A local policy has nothing is offering us. Thank you.
So please, wait, I assure you that will be coming. Let me check it. Okay, this is the right. That is come, sir. Just come. This is the right that this is the one it was given us right now for December. Can you see? Even though it's not enough, we say Ghana, God bless them. Mr. Kule, I'm quite disappointed. Yes, disappointed.
They shared the money during the government. It was their party, Efcc, that took them to court that state could not pay salaries. Fashola was there. Yes. Also money was there. Yes. The other was saving for the only days. They said that how can it be saving when state can no longer pay salaries? And you know, a man that respects the rule of law, followed it.
The most disastrous level that we've ever found ourselves was called PDP. I don't know if it's, but I'm telling you, the PDP party as they have, they could not even build their house. They did not build their secretariat. They contributed money to better during PDP time. I hate PDP with my bone marrow.
No. Mr. Fox is saying that Mr. Kule during PDP government and Nigeria bought rice for 9,000 today. They cannot buy rice anymore. So why is it hunger has made Mr. Kule to that maybe Mr. Kule is confused. Mr. Kule, can you defend yourself?
What was that one?
No, it's just the best opinion. Is Mr. Perry that Mr. Kule can never change that. No, it's APC paying you money.
Yes, APC is not paying me that.
They're paying him secretly.
APC is not paying me that.
They're paying him secretly.
That is what they're doing. When PDP lost power, this same man is sick. He became sick because what they do is they will go to their secretariat to go and line up and be collecting money. Let him swear that he has not been doing that. Instead of asking for infrastructure, future infrastructure on grant, they were sharing the money. The stronger there was there, PDP share the money. PDP share the money. Put money in your pocket, money that's supposed to go for infrastructure that you will benefit, that your generation will benefit. Those are the money these guys and the other guy lucky and they were going to the
the footnet they have. Mr. Kule, stop misleading the people. Mr. Kule, stop misleading the people. Stop misleading the people. You understand? Let me tell you the truth. Stop misleading the people. APC has come to kill, to destroy. Look at Mr. Kule. They are paying him secretly. Oh no, that's an allegation. How do we know that what I saying is the fact? Let him be. He has an echo. Look at the people running after. Look at him. Look at people. I want to say this, Mr. Kule. You need to apologize to PDP. If I apologize to PDP, your propaganda has destroyed Nigeria. Thank you. So, please, I want to. Will you be here tomorrow? Then we are going to ask him tomorrow. Mr. Kule will come tomorrow.
The president needs to see this video.
Yes.
The president needs to see. So that the president should not just assume. The president should not just assume and say that by the Nigerian statistics, the economy has grown. The economy has grown. It's not reflecting in the life of every Nigerians. Hey, look at people now. Everybody on bus. Yes. Just because of communicating of rights. Yes. If the people were what to do, who will follow for how long? Hey, look at see. I don't know if I continue. There's this. I don't know if I
continue like this, but my son, I think we can continue like this. Can you see what they are saying? They have come to look at what they are saying right now. Look at can you see what's happening all across the world? Can the nation go like this? Can the nation go like this? I say, this is Persona Wonder. Persona Wonder is an actor saying right. You see the way people are gathering. Look at the thousands of Nigerians. So you understand? So Mr. David, but what I'm talking about? Okay, let me have this now. I'm very sorry today. The Kanu may be released by Bello+Herdsmen Tinubu. Talk on this for 2 minutes. Let us handle. But tomorrow is the main topic. The Kanu may be released by Bello+Herdsmen Tinubu.
Whether they release the Kanu by Tinubu or not, yes, I always say the Kanu will release the day God wants it. And the Kanu is coming out. He's coming out with the Biafra flag.
So will it be? So if Bello+Herdsmen Tinubu releases the Kanu, do you think that they may vote for him?
It's not Tinubu is releasing the Kanu. It's not Tinubu is releasing the Kanu. The Kanu will come out for when the people, his main people, will bring it as it's not Nigeria government. Because when Nigeria government did the Kanu, they need to compensate the Kanu because they kidnapped the Kanu and dump it for Nigeria. And America Tinubu and call the former president of Nigeria, their hand is there. Yes. No, whether they release the Kanu, no release the Kanu, me particularly cannot vote America Tinubu in 2027. So once again, tomorrow we'll be there. We'll have a different topic. Once again, we are handing up because at least they don't pursue us from where we did because of rice. Once again, Bello+Herdsmen Tinubu may release the Kanu. That's something that we have seen early this morning. Do you want to see the Kanu be released by Bello+Herdsmen Tinubu?
Well, actually, it's supposed to be released. Nnamdi Kanu did not committed any crime in the regime. Yes. Remember time of Goodluck Jonathan, where the former president Olusegun Obasanjo locked Mustafa into cell. Yes. So who released him? It is under the regime of Goodluck Jonathan. Yes. It said that the young man did not commit any offense in the group, in the government. Yes. Why should we keep him there? The reason things he did, he released the young man. Yeah. And as a reason, it is good with them, with the matter. Now, if America Tinubu can release Nnamdi Kanu, it will be good for him, for the government. Yes. I'm sure that he will do so. 100% sure.
So do you trust Bello+Herdsmen Tinubu to release Nnamdi Kanu?
When time reach, we will release him. When the hour has reached, he will be released.
So now I have the full something. Speaking with the 30th memorial anniversary of late Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu on Tuesday, Ambassador Ojukwu said that she believes President Tinubu understands the importance of Kanu's release. She argued that free Kanu would expose criminal elements. One of these detention has come up to protect Amos Kanu in Southeast. While your mother has respective business. So, even the remarks on the team unified legal race, Bianca Ojukwu call for an end to violence plaguing the Southeast. Emphasize that the Igbo people are known for not harming their own. She stressed the need for collective action to reclaim the region from criminality and insecurity. The use of Kanu is paramount to separating genuine freedom fighters from criminals, causing mayhem in Southeast. Our people face existential threats and we must restore peace. She lamented that after years of passing of Odumegwu Ojukwu, the Southeast region have been marked by violence and insecurity, forcing people to flee their home. Communities are empty. Our innocent sons and daughters have fled. Kidnappers now abduct their daughters for ransom. This is not what Ojukwu fought for. That's what she said. Now we can go along with this, but then tomorrow we are going to have this. So if President Bello+Herdsmen Tinubu releases Nnamdi Kanu, do you think that the Igbo people will be happy with it?
Well, reality. Let me say, like yesterday was 26th, November 26th, yes. Isn't it? Yeah, we do the remembrance of my husband yesterday at Owerri. So all those things is what happened yesterday. Yes. So and the same is there, yes. Where they are celebrating. Even though some of your people are there, yes, to celebrate to build the part of it.
Yes.
Some from the north, they are there.
Yes.
Okay, the celebration went on very well that yesterday. Well, that is what she says is the reality. If there is Mazin Kalo, I think the tension will come down. The insecurity. If those Igbo politicians who have already joined hands in that criminal way will stop, their ears will be open. So if Nant can be released.
So Mr. Fisayo, VTV, they have a good sound system, but it's under repairs, and the engineers, we are in Nigeria here where people give you date and everything. The engineer have told us that we are going to receive our microphone so time. We are going to deliver, and again, it could not be found. But then we are going to work on it. We have a good sound system, which will be in use very, very soon. But still on Flip TV, and the new anchor here, we are going to dissect national and international news without sentiment and with facts. Mr. Officer, God bless you. Thanks for always standing with Flip TV. I will promise to deliver our sound system, which we are working on, will be made available very soon. But the engineer is going to be found. But then that will not stop us from coming. At least we are still coming here, still giving news. Then, but when we have it, then we put it to use. God bless you, sir, Mr. Officer. Like I said, if you are watching, kindly click on the like buttons, like what you are doing, share what you are doing to others. Tomorrow is the day we must talk about. Namekano will be released by Bello+Herdsmen Tinubu. Tomorrow we are going to talk about it. Ben Jack, God bless you. I don't know if Mr. Akune can answer this last question, but I don't know, maybe it's them busy. Can you answer this last question? Just last question, Mr. Akune, then we close. Mr. Akune, they are asking you to explain. They ask you to explain that why are people fighting over rice on the streets that just happened now that you see?
Why are people fighting over rice?
Yeah.
What we have found ourselves in Nigeria now, the elder statements, yeah, they've come, they've seen it, and they've said even when 10 angels come to fix Nigeria this time around, they can never see anything good to. We found ourselves in this situation we are. Nevertheless, all the other parties, like PDP, all the other parties, the same policy that this man is applying, that is what they promised to apply. So we have ate our breakfast earlier, yes, so we are now feeling the hunger now, because Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala even told us, let us save for the rainy days, let us save for the rainy days. But
Jonathan saved, and we saw governor that took him to court. Fasola was reportedly there, someone else went there, Amechi was there.
Amechi, who was Amechi there? Amechi was the chairman of the PDP.
No, Amechi was coming to the APC. No,
he wasn't there then. He wasn't there then. Okay. Let's get facts right.
Okay.
All of them, they are bed of same feather. Both APC, both PDP are this.
People argue that Nigeria was better under the PDP than this.
It was what they call it? It was a paper. What's it called? It was this thing. They just rubbish, just like paint level. What is not really working? No, I have to tell you. I'm letting you go now. You see that let me say under APC regime, yes, what they do not think about good in Nigeria. Yes. When they are thinking, if they lose the power, yes, they'll go to war. But along the line, they do not expect that the power will come to them. Yes. And all those things they think they could not reverse it back. That is why calamity is falling under APC. So you see that APC has brought calamity to Nigeria. No, but themselves. They would want that put it down. It is not you. It is not I. Okay, sorry. Who brought do or die politics? Who brought do or die? Who brought the rigging of election? You could remember under Wu and President Maurice Wu and the ambassador. So the PDP laid a lot of bad precedents that the other party now follow. And who is APC? Who is PDP today? That is the majority of those PDP, they have crossed over to APC. People like Ayim, people like look at them, because they keep mentioning it. Top-notch people, they cross over to APC now. And I'm telling you, other Jonathan meant well, but they mismanaged Jonathan. They manipulated Jonathan. The economy of the whole world was in a good, as we are talking to you now, in Riyadh. Do you know how much they are selling in Saudi Arabia? If they tell you how much they are selling
petroleum power.
But then how much is their salary?
Yeah, you say
How much is minimum wage?
how much is our minimum wage? That's the problem of our naira, deficiency of the naira.
I think the cost of naira there.
Because we are not productive. It is a productive nation that makes the currency will be more stronger. Nigeria is not productive. Even to all to toothpick, there was one time that all to toothpick we import it. We are just lazy country. We just like to embezzle money, but we don't know how to be productive. That's Nigerian for you. Nigerian want quick cash. Invest the money in quick cash in bank and make return in in equity and make returns. You see, the punishment we are having now is bound to happen to us, and we only face it once. Once we face it, and that will take us to our country.
Oh, both of you, God bless you, both of you for coming. I really appreciate both of you. Tomorrow we'll be on and on, but today, due to this right people and everything, we have to just pack up. To all our viewers, tomorrow is the day Bola Tinubu may release or we release Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, tomorrow I'm going to talk about it, so please be here tomorrow. I'm talking about from the Vanguard newspaper. So, but tomorrow I'm going to talk about it. That he may release, that's he may release Nnamdi Kanu. Who said it? That's the wife of Bianca, who is the Minister for State for Foreign Affairs. Stay with us tomorrow. If you are watching again, I said like what you are doing. Share with others. All notifications. 8:30, we should be here tomorrow by God's grace. Between 8:30 9 o'clock, we are always here. Give hours. 15 is back. Bystander is back. Yours sincerely, the last one is the anchor here. God bless you for watching, and God bless Nigeria. Thank you. God bless.